Hello, I'm Yusuf Hamza, a reporter for Light the Wick. Today we're going to look at places that make you look and feel good here in Youngstown on Light the Wick.
Well, what I think is important about being a barber is, first of all, just treating people how you want to be treated. You know, whenever I cut someone's hair, I always think of it as my own haircut. And I'm not like super particular about my haircut, but we all like our haircut or anything, you know, we're paying for a certain way or a certain, you know, style, whatever. Then if you do a good job, and then, you know, that makes them feel good, it puts a pep in their steps, to give them the confidence, you know, that they need, whether it be for a job interview, you know, a first date, maybe a marriage proposal, you know, there's a funeral, there's you know, anything, you know, and as good as your work, you know what I mean? Like, so if you're cutting hair and you're doing a good job, people are gonna, you know, they're gonna pay you and tip you, you know, because they appreciate your service, you know, and especially how good of a job you do, you know what I mean? So I like that aspect of being my own boss, you know, setting my own prices, you know what I mean, and just pretty much having freedom to live, you know, a regular normal lifestyle as well outside of work. I wanted to stay in the community that really needed me, you know what I mean? And I needed them too, because we have built great friendships and relationships, and now whenever I have functions, you know, I invite these people to my functions as if they're family, you know what I mean? Because, you know, you build these good relationships and people, you know, and friendships, and people trust you and you trust them, and, you know, and you go the extra mile for them and they go the extra mile for you, you know what I mean? So that's a long way. And like I said before, the people will know, you know, who really cares and who doesn't, you know what I mean?
Originally, when they were talking about doing the cafe, it was a springboard for our farmers to actually be able to produce and sell at new markets. But when they were looking for actually the location, it was like kind of prime, because in this area here on the north side, there are no other establishments that actually provide fresh fruits and vegetables. So I'm sure everybody's heard the term food desert or food swamps, and definitely the north side is considered both of those. Typically when you're looking at a food desert, there's no real access to healthy fruits and vegetables within a certain mile radius, and food swamps are actually those where there's nothing but highly processed foods available to them. So, you know, fast food restaurants, convenience stores. My nemesis, of course, is, you know, one of the big providers, the dollar stores, of those types of products, and we see those saturated in these types of areas. So when they were looking to actually find a place where we could establish the cafe, this was a prime location. We are attached to the Youngstown Kitchen Incubator, so we don't have a kitchen behind our counter here. Everything is produced in the kitchen, and then we bring over here for further assembly. So we had to do simple products, but we were looking for nutrient-dense products. So our smoothies are all fruit smoothies. None of them are really local products, unfortunately, because we don't have a whole lot besides apples that it's local, but we still want to have something that's flavorful and delicious. We do try to cultivate relationships with YSU students, and we do offer Pete's Points redemption here as well. So we do have a lot of students that come in to use their Pete's Points, and they can use that in the grocery area as well as the cafe area.
Jeannie's Salon and Day Spa started in 1987 here, but I was practicing hair 15 years before that. I started in my mom's basement and decided that I wanted to expand, and that we came here. And when we started here, it was very small, and we started slow and worked up to where we're at today with all our different services that we have. The spa portion's been open, I would say it's probably been about 10 years now. In this business, and probably a lot of other businesses, you have to learn to expand and keep up with the times. And we wanted to make sure all of our clients had everything that they needed in one building, and that was our concern, so that they can get massages and facials and their nails and their hair, any spa service that they could possibly want in one building.
How does it make you feel knowing that you play a vital part in making people feel confident and looking good?
That's probably one of the best things in this profession, that you become very close to your clients, and it does make you feel really good that you can participate in how they feel and look, and it's the best part. It's the best part of my job.